What it is, guys, me again. Welcome back to another Lock Review Monday. So first of all, I just wanted to say I'm so sorry for no uploads last week. I was having some technical difficulties, but I'm going to do my best to do a double upload this week. So without further ado, let's get into this general lock review. This week we are looking at the Instagram hashtag FREEFORMLOCS. It's a pretty big hashtag, but somehow I'm surprised it's not at 1 million yet. Starting off, we have this lovely set of freeform locks. We can tell it's not maintained by the fuzzy roots, the unscarred strands. These ones maintain a cylindrical shape and have a few layers cut in the bottom. Very cute. Next is a video.
The same God that made the moon and the sun and the rivers made me. That God don't make no mistake. Why would the universal force that gave me everything I have give me hair if it had to be cut off? Do you think that God put something on you that need to be cut off? That universal force. That's who made your hair, not Target. Think about that.
This is a very excellent point. I have always wondered this myself, and instead of pondering too much, I just decided to sort of live by it, you know? Next up, we have this amazing set, and if you remember from a few videos ago with that weird article, we have dubbed this term explosion locks. TWTR seems to be from this creator. A very nice set, no scalps, smooth unscarred strands that go into these little wicks with like 4, 3, 4, 5, 6-headed dragons, as I like to call them. This is a lovely set, from the length to the color to how they lay. Some of the strands are cylindrical, like the one by his eye at the bottom here, and some of them are, if I'm seeing this correctly, flat. Color-wise, I just want to mention that I love the gradient. It seems as though the tips are chemically processed. However, the hair still got its time in the sun. It still got sun-kissed and lightened naturally. This sort of gives it like a perfect ombre, a really nice gradient where the tips are nice and light and the roots are nice and dark. And the shadow, that silhouette. What a cool silhouette his locks give him. That is so cool. This post is actually a post by Not Nation. So shout out to Not Nation, shout out to his followers, shout out to my followers. So him and I are both loving on this photo right here. Freeforms, naughty, thick and thin locks. You got some in the corners there. This next one is a sight to behold. They seem slightly young. I mean, this is on a young person. The strands still seem a bit loose, giving them extra texture. You can see all the detail in there. Hair is blonde, and you know my favorite bit about this is the plastic bead. Happiness in a photo. This one's cool, the Ethnic Explorer. You don't get too much of his hair here, but I just wanted to post this anyways. Black adventurers, black travelers, like, we need to normalize this. This was a really cool post. This is a picture taken from 1985. I got love for you if you were born in the 80s, the 80s. Sorry, I had to, but like, shout out to you if you know that song. Seeing photographs from this time with this hairstyle is pretty cool. I honestly find myself wondering a lot what it would be like in times of old to rock a hairstyle such as freeform locks. Now, this one's not freeform, but you know these are like my two favorite hair colors, and to see them so vibrant is literally making me feel all types of jealous. This part right here kind of looks like a heart, and a before picture of what it looked like to bam. Look at that. Hairstylists are truly the best, y'all. Now, this one is something that came as a bit of a surprise, yes. But look at this strapping young man with his freeform locks out. They're pretty long too. Looks about at least 5 years of growth. Frizzies out. He's got some Congos at the bottom there. Some of them are flat. I haven't caught wind of any Twitter complaints, which is good, because this look is everything. And it's Ralph Lauren or Polo or whatever. The photo is tagged in like a Macy's, so this is a pretty like quote-unquote normal store to be in. I just think that the representation in a store such as this is phenomenal. Look at him. And notice that it doesn't really take away from like the style or the look. I mean, I feel like this fits right in, and I'm surprised that we haven't been seeing more of this diverse hair and clothing combo. It is 2022. A lock and suits can go together. Oh, also here you can see a really cool Congo. It gets very thick at one section and seems to get a bit smaller, and it's got like at least 3 heads at the end. So let's not forget we could just throw locks up in a bun if it really needs to be quote unquote more formal. But big ups, little man, congrats on getting that campaign. Now this is a cool set of locks. I'll explain why. I really like the curlies at the end here, just out and about. But with these, especially the contrast of how tight and matted the strands are, and then it goes poofy at the end as well. Almost like an ice cream sandwich of hair texture, right? I mean this in the best way, of course. Like, it looks cool. So think that the mattedness, the maturedness might be allocated a little bit to some hair damage just from the dyeing it a lot, obviously. But it looks great nevertheless. Next up, we've got Poema Jones. We have a full video on this lovely person right here. So just check the playlist if you want to see a full-fledged video on her. Her locks are amazing. Hair goals for sure. Thick, lush, freeforms. And I think that is where we will end today's video, mainly because the cat needs attention. Thank you so much for joining us. I really enjoyed having you here and reviewing some more locks with you. Made it to this point in the video, please leave a blue heart emoji in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more. Until next time, bye.